I ain't gonna lie, I want to feel one of your swipes though. Like, grabs. I want to just see if I can get out of it though.
You a good kid. I don't want to have to hurt you, bro. We're gonna need you, bro.
The Cleveland Browns head coach, Kevin Stefanski, is out there lying again. During his presser, they asked him about Dillon Gabriel, his performance so far, and listen to what the head coach had to say about Dillon Gabriel.
Any quarterback, young and old, you're going to miss throws. It's an occupational hazard that you're likely not going to go 100% in completion percentage. It's an occupational hazard that a corner is going to get beat deep every once in a while. So you're not going to make every throw. Now, having said that, you coach every throw and you say, hey, this could be, use your technique here or trust what you're seeing here, all those things. And that's true of young and old quarterbacks. You want to make sure you're coaching all your players to have constant improvement. And there are things that I know Dillon can do better and will do better as a young quarterback. And I know there are things that we as a staff can do better and putting our guys in position. So I just think it goes back to, I understand the individual aspect of this, but there's also the collective aspect of this.
That's the head coach of his press conference today. That's Kevin Stefanski telling you about what he sees in Dillon Gabriel so far. And he also said that he understands you're going to see some missed passes, some missed throws. That's what a quarterback go through since he's that young in the game. But still, hey, the passes this dude was throwing make no sense. And you don't need no excuse to continue to see that on the football field. Dillon Gabriel is not a NFL quarterback. I'm sorry. That's just my take. I know when I see a NFL quarterback. When that rookie contract is over with, he will not be in the league. No other team want that right there. Now, Kevin, he making excuses from keeping Shedeur off the field. That's just my point. Listen to a report that I ran across from Jeremy Flower. This is what he said. He said the Browns are not rushing to hand Shedeur Sanders the starting quarterback job. Early reports suggested that Shedeur would start the final 4 games of the season, but that was considered premature, especially after Dillon Gabriel took over as the starter. Cleveland's current plan is to give Dillon Gabriel a fair stretch to prove himself. There's no internal discussion of guaranteed Shedeur Sanders in the start. Shedeur could get the nod if the Gabriel struggles, but for now, the Browns are taking a wait-and-see approach when it comes to Shedeur Sanders getting his chance at being the quarterback. And listen to a reporter on CBS. They asked him, man, hey, you think Shedeur gonna get a shot? And he said 98% he will.
You throw up the watch. You talk about Shedeur Sanders. Kevin Stefanski says he's rocking with Dillon Gabriel still for now as the starting QB. What are the chances you think that Sanders sees game action at some point this season?
Oh, I think the chances are extremely high. I would put it at, honestly, I'd put it at 100% that Shedeur Sanders will see game action this season. I would put it at 98% that Shedeur Sanders will start a game this season. You know what? No, I'm going to go 100% that he will start a game this season. And I say that because, look at the schedule. More importantly, look at the record. They're 2-7. They're not going to the playoffs, okay? We see the schedule right here. There has to come a point with the Cleveland Browns, who they have Deshaun Watson, they had Joe Flacco, they had Kenny Pickett, they have Dillon Gabriel, they spent another draft pick on Shedeur Sanders. You got to know what you have in Shedeur. And if Kevin Stefanski does not want to do it against the Ravens, he may not want to do it against the Raiders. Maybe Dillon Gabriel starts turning things around and he starts looking a little bit better. And it's like, well, actually, he's earned another week. All of those things can happen. So I think it would be foolish to predict when it's going to happen for Shedeur. I don't know that. What I do know is The Browns have to know what they have in Shedeur before they get to the 2026 offseason. They have to know that because they have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. Do you spend one of them, both of them, on a quarterback, right? You have to know that going in. So you have to see Shedeur out there on the football field. And hopefully it is in an advantageous situation for Shedeur. Hopefully he doesn't have 3 offensive linemen down and Jerry Jeudy's out for a game and all those things, and he's facing one of the best defenses in the NFL. But also that happens in the league. Sometimes that's your welcome to the NFL rookie moment. And so that could very well be Shedeur Sanders' lot in life. But I don't think there's any doubt at all we will see Shedeur this season. It's just a matter of how long can Dillon Gabriel fend him off. And certainly we will see in the coming weeks.
Yes, reporter talking about the situation that Shedeur Sanders is. He said there's a 98% chance Shedeur will get his chance to show us what he got as a quarterback in the NFL for the Cleveland Browns. But this story just gets funny and funny every time. And every day I start doing my research on it. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So you just don't know. You don't know if it's collusion, it's the NFL, don't want him to play. Maybe Andrew Berry, maybe the owner, and everybody else wants Shedeur to play. But the NFL saying no. So when that's look like, that's the only reason I can go by, family. Because you can't tell me I got to look at Dillon Gabriel to see where he's struggling, and you got to Shedeur Sanders on the sideline that can help your team win. And another strange thing about this thing, no players, no coaches, nobody on the inside of the building is calling for Shedeur. And you losing. Oh, man, that's wild. That's some wild work. Listen to a former head coach, Jay Gruden.
It's just time to just give him a shot. They got Baltimore at home. Okay, just give him a shot because the world wants to see it. I think the locker room wants to see it. And I know coach is going to say, yeah, but he just doesn't know what he doesn't know. And you're right. It's the hardest position to play in sports by far. Yeah. But I think he was born to play it at this level. And I think that team will start to percolate and take off with him under center. It's time.
Coach, go ahead, man. I mean, I know you want Shedeur. Go ahead, yell about it.
I ain't going to yell about it.
Yell at Stefanski.
I'm honestly tired of yelling about it. And
yeah, I am too.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I actually watched Dillon Gabriel for 5 games, and I agree. I think they should give Shedeur a chance.
It's bad.
Dillon, he's a great kid.
He is.
He's an accurate kid.
Yeah.
He looks small in the pocket. He plays small in the pocket.
He plays small.
He takes a lot of sacks. There's really not a lot of zip on his passes. You know what I mean? He's really not a lot to. I mean, I want to like him. There's really not a lot of like from when you start to say what skill set does he have that really excites me. Well, is it accuracy? I guess he's averaging 5 yards an attempt. You know, is it arm strength? Not really. Is it escapability?
Nope.
Not really. Is it size? No. Is it speed? No.
Is it leadership?
Well, we don't know about that. You don't know.
I know about that.
You don't know about that.
Fuck no.
So, yeah, I just think that the sample size of Dillon Gabriel has not gone well. I agree with you guys.
That's a former head coach of the Washington Redskins back in the days, Jay Gruden, talking about Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. I'm just saying. He said he don't see nothing that Dillon Gabriel has done so far to impress him that he's an NFL quarterback. I'm just saying, family. I'm just saying. You watching Sports Talk with Pete Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. You got to do me a favor. Do me a solid. Hit my like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be going live. Come on back. Come on back to my live show and join in with the chat. I'm telling you, got one of the best chats on YouTube. All right? Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you there. Peace.
Wizard.